Gypsies, welcome back to my channel. So I am going to do a semaglutide 101, which is everything that I have researched about the weight loss medication semaglutide. And I actually have started this medication, which I'm going to show you guys a portion of that process. And I'm just going to be very candid about everything that I am going to be going through, all positive, right? We are talking positivity here. But I just want to let you guys know a little bit about what semaglutide is if you haven't already heard about it. It's a little bit viral right now on social media, and I just wanted to try it myself. After researching it, I felt like that it was a really good fit for me, and I'm really, I'm going to say yes, it's definitely going to be a good fit for me. I don't like that curtain sticking there like that. Okay. All right. So anyway, I've written some stuff down, and I'm just going to tell you all about it. So, and like I said, I've named this Semaglutide 101 because if you don't know about it, it's going to be some relatively interesting information and something that you may want to consider adding to your life. I just want to start out by saying I am not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just telling you what is going on with me and this medication, and, you know, giving you some pros and cons, and basically just more information for you to research and see if it's something that you might want to talk to your doctor about. Okay, so I'm starting off with that. All right, so basically you're probably wondering, if you don't already know, what is it? What is this semaglutide she's talking about? Okay, so I've written it down. Sorry if I'm reading off the paper a little bit. I don't have it all up here. You know, I'm 55, so what is it? It is a glucagon-like peptide, which they call GLP-1. It's a hormone that is naturally produced in the body, and it's actually produced in the small intestines, and it stimulates insulin secretion, thereby lowering your blood sugar. Now, this drug was originally created for people that were on or that had type 2 diabetes. So, but when they started using it, they actually realized, hey, this is producing great weight loss benefits. So then they started branching out, I guess, to people that wanted to lose weight. And there are many people around the country, I'm sure other countries as well, that have weight loss clinics that do all kinds of different things, but semaglutide is one of the things. And that's what I had to do, go to a weight loss clinic and get this medication. It was very easy to get it. I don't feel like, you know, it was super easy to get it, honestly. Super easy to get it. So, I don't feel like, you know, they offered me phentermine, and I'm like, no, I just want to try the semaglutide. So I did that, and I'm expecting great results. Okay, I'm expecting great results. Let me just say, it is a weekly injection that you give yourself. Now, I personally couldn't even take my own blood if I had to with one of the little diabetes meter things. But Fifi, on the other hand, is my injection girl, and she did give me my first injection last night, which I have recorded a portion of it because I was really afraid that I would chicken out, that I couldn't let her do it, because I couldn't do my own finger for blood, and I couldn't let my son do it. I just could not do that. I don't know why. But it went fairly well, and you will see a little clip of that at the end. Excuse me. Bronchitis, baby. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? If you know, you know. But bronchitis is getting to me. Okay, so like I said, it's a weekly injection that you give yourself. Right now I'm on 0.25. I will be taking my injections on Wednesday nights. They say the nighttime is better, just in case you do have some, what's the word? Side effects, that you may be able to sleep through them. So I took mine last night, actually before dinner, and then I had a dinner, and which I was not prepared for my healthy eating. So I did have eggs, toast, tomatoes, and bacon. So I didn't have any kind of problems last night. I didn't get, have any kind of side effects at all that I know of. But today I'm going to the store. I'm going to start, some more healthier options. But anyway, every week, every month, so I'll be on 0.25 milligrams of semaglutide for 4 weeks in a row, and then I will go back and they will to the weight loss clinic after a month, and then they will up it to 0.50. Now, from what I read, originally, like the main page of this says that people experience weight loss at 0.25. I mean, at 2.5 milligrams. So I don't know. We're going to see. I know of someone that is doing very well in their first month. So maybe it's just like a placebo effect or something. I don't know. But there's something in here on the benefits that is one of the main reasons why I decided to do that, or this injection. And I'm going to tell you guys. Let's go on to the benefits, okay? Now, when I read over the benefits, I was very surprised because the benefits are absolutely out of this world. I don't know what to say. Okay, number one. Let me just give y'all the number one reason why I think this is going to help me so much. Have you ever heard of food noise or food chatter? Semaglutide is supposed to quieten that. It's supposed to calm it down to where you can't hear it. And let me tell you what it is. Food noise or food chatter is if you're one of them people, and I am, that are always thinking about food, that are always thinking, whether you're hungry or not, you're thinking about food, which is why I'm in the shape I am, because I constantly think about food. I think about what I get to eat next. What am I going to eat next? Like when I get out, am I going to get me lunch somewhere? Like, what am I in the mood for today? What can I eat? What can I eat all the time? Like, it's the food chatter in my mind. And semaglutide is supposed to quieten that. So where you're not thinking about food all the time, which I feel like, and it may, like I said, be a placebo effect. I feel like it's already happening. Okay. And I just took my injection last night. So, having said that, I'm looking for nothing but good results and good side effects on this medication, okay? So, and I will do these weekly videos letting you guys know if I lost weight or not, if I had any kind of side effects, basically what kind of foods I ate during the week and stuff like that, just so you can kind of get, a grasp on, because if you're anything like me, I've been on every weight loss, whatever, on everything, okay? Weight Watchers, keto, Phentermine. I've tried every single thing to lose weight, and I've succeeded, a little bit at a time. I've never been really comfortable, and in my own body, so that is really what I'm going for. This is going to be a fabulous year. 2024 is going to be a fabulous year, and this is going to be part of that fabulousness, okay? I'm going to be very candid with you guys. If I experience bloating and gas, I'm going to let you guys know that, okay? I'm going to let y'all know everything. Maybe TMI, okay? So be prepared for that. I'm just wanting to give you guys the information to where you can make the decision for yourself if it's something for you or something that you want to try, okay? Let's go over some more benefits. The food noise, okay, lowers your blood sugar, obviously, because it was made for that. Weight loss, significant weight loss, okay? Significant weight loss. I'm ready, okay? now this is one that surprised me. Smoking cessation. Okay, smoking. And I've seen, like, as I've been doing this research and reading people's stories, I've seen where this medication, if they're a smoker, has made them not want not want a cigarette at all. Okay, not want it. So I'm like, wow, maybe this will help me in my, my constant fidgeting. This right here, guys, I am obsessed. It's horrible. And I'm really hoping, I haven't done it since I got my first shot, like the, gnawing at my fingers like I always do. I haven't done it since I got my first shot. So I'm like, this really may do the trick of everything I needed help with. Okay, let's move on. Cardiovascular benefits. What? Usually any kind of weight loss thing, whether it be prescription or over the counter, has an indication of beware, beware, it's not good for your heart. But this cardiovascular benefits, okay, I'll take that. PCOS, if you have PCOS, if you haven't already heard about this, which you probably have, it's good for that. Reduces cravings, which is a biggie, because a lot of times I'll get cravings for, usually it's salty chips. Reduces your cravings, guys. Slows your digestion, which is one of the things about this. It slows your digestion, which in turn keeps you feeling fuller longer and not being able to eat as much. Now, I've always been like a chronic overeater. Okay, I really have. Last week for dinner, I had 2 Whoppers and a large fry. Okay, not 1 Whopper, 2 Whoppers and a large fry. Okay, I've always been a chronic overeater. Now, with this medication, if you overeat like that, I think you're going to regret it. Okay, so it could possibly make you sick. I mean, blah, sick. That sounded like a sick goat, but hey. Okay. Prevents overeating. Yes. Okay. So also reduces your appetite to where you're not really wanting to eat. I saw like a lot of the stories that I researched. There's a lot on TikTok about it. I watched for a long time. Everyone's stories, my story is going to be on TikTok as well. But a lot of people couldn't hardly bring themselves to eat. Which, if that occurs for me, I will be very surprised because, like I said, I'm an eater, okay? So I will let you guys know. Helps you to stick to a healthy diet. And I think the most important thing while you're on this journey is developing healthy habits, okay? So in saying that, I think it's important to learn how to eat, to learn a healthier lifestyle while you're in the process of losing this weight. Okay. It stimulates fat oxidation, which I had to look that up because I'm like, I'm not sure about that. Which is, it breaks down your fat into smaller molecules that can be used as energy. That sounds good to me. Okay. That sounds good. Reduces belly fat. I got a lot of belly fat, so I'm waiting on that to be reduced. Okay. Reduces the risk of cancer and diabetes and heart disease. Another very surprising one to me. Reduces the risk of cancer? What? I mean, it's sounding better and better all the time, guys. If you are in heart failure, it reduces your heart failure symptoms. What? Excuse. It sounds like it's going to be really good for the heart. I mean, and that is so different from diet medications that I've seen in the past. I mean, even energy drinks. I'm going to keep a food diary and everything, So, and it lowers the risk of heart attacks and stroke. What? Okay, that's all great, right? So that all sounds all well and good, right? So let's go on into some of the side effects that you can have while you're on this medication. And one of the things that, well, there's actually several things. I've seen different people. Like I said, I've researched a lot. I've watched a lot of TikToks about people and their, how they are dealing with it. Some of the things that I see are gas. I don't see a lot of that. I haven't seen a lot of that. I think I've seen one person talk about that. Heartburn. A lot of people say they have to have Tums on hand. Okay, which I get heartburn now anyway, so hopefully it won't be any worse because of my chronic overeating. Um, bloating. I've seen a lot of headaches. What I'm thinking that might be from is maybe a dehydration. That is why I'm planning on drinking a ton of water with electrolytes to hopefully not have headaches. I hate headaches. Fatigue, that is another thing I'm seeing a lot of, is fatigue. So we shall see. I'm not going to have any fatigue. I don't want to talk about any negativities or that I may experience it because I'm not planning on experiencing any of these negative side effects. But if I do, you'll be the first to know. Abdominal pain, which comes kind of along with bloating and stuff. Constipation. Okay, constipation, abdominal pain. I can see that. It causes your small intestines to slow down your digestion. So I can see that. But a lot of people suffer from diarrhea, which I was talking to a lady while I was waiting to get called back at the weight loss clinic yesterday. And she was telling me that she had tried, she was there for phentermine, and she said she had lost 90 pounds, and she was talking about semaglutide because they had a little pamphlet laying there, and she's like, that's good too, but it really gave me diarrhea really bad. I'm like, I'm actually here for that. So I was hoping, she's like, I lost 50 pounds on it, but she went back to the phentermine because it does her better, but phentermine will go along with all of those heart conditions that I'm talking about, So that's why I don't want that. But this, okay, I can deal. Nausea. That seems to be a biggie for a lot of people. So we'll see. As of last night, I don't think that I have experienced any side effects yet. A lot of people say the first week is the worst. So some people say it doesn't come on until day 3 or 4. I don't know. As of right now, I'm good. I had 2 yogurts for breakfast, 80 calories each. So basically my breakfast was 180 or 160 calories. So yeah, and I'm definitely going to the store this evening. I'm headed to Aldi. I'm going to try to get, some healthy options, some low carb bread and stuff like that. It says, I've been researching, it says, and which I think I already told you guys this, that it can take a month to see changes in your weight, but some people see it on the first week changes. So I'm going to see it on the first week. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you guys a couple of the positive changes I'm planning on making to my diet, how I plan on eating and stuff like that. I'm going to try to get in 120 grams of protein a day, which I don't know. I'll have to look at that yogurt, and I'm also going to track this stuff so I can make sure, because I think one of the biggest things is people not being able to get their protein in. And I feel like 120 grams sounds like a lot, but I think it's definitely, I know it's doable, but I just feel like it's going to be a challenge. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. So yeah, protein, which I'm going to get me some protein drinks too. I may start having like protein coffees for breakfast instead of regular black coffee. Just have it, because that's like 30 grams of protein right there. So I may start doing that, a proffee, if you will. But I'm trying to do lower carb. I'm not trying to do keto by any means, but I am trying to do a lower carb. Like, I'm going to stay away from like white bread. Actually, I'm going to do probably a keto type bread. And, just to get that lower carb in there. I'm going to try to do a higher fiber, more fruits and vegetables. I am going to stay away from specific items like white potatoes, white rice, bananas, apples, and grapes because they do contain the most sugar out of the fruit groups. But I am going to keep fruit in my, I'm going to eat fruit. I'm going to eat vegetables. I'm going to eat salads and chicken, and, I'm going to have wraps and stuff that I like. And hopefully I won't want to have that. Hopefully I won't want to eat and I'll have to make myself eat, We'll see how that goes. I'm going to try to avoid greasy food and sugary foods, which, that just makes sense if you're going on a diet. Not really a diet, but a new way of eating. You're going to try to stay away from the greasy and sugary. Tons of water, like I said, with electrolytes. I am going to start walking. I've got a stepper thing coming. I bought something at Goodwill the other day. If you saw that, I'm going to start doing that. I got one of the hoops, the weighted hoop things. So I'm going to start doing that more. So basically that is it, guys. I do have a list here for today of things that I need to pick up for myself. The doctors gave me this paper, which the trip to the doctor was really odd. I don't think that the nurse or the doctor really even looked at me. I think it was all about, the money, honestly. I'm just going to be candid with you guys. It was $250 for a week's worth of, not a week's, a month's worth of injections. So, $250. Let me tell you something else that is, I don't know how I missed this. Yeah, listen to this, okay? And this is what made it worth $250 for me, okay? This medication, semaglutide, and it's also like the name brands of this are like Manjaro, what's the other one? Shoot, it starts with an O. I can't think of it. Anyway, listen to this. It's described as being twice as effective as any weight loss products prescribed today, okay? Twice as effective as anything on the market. And listen to this. This is what makes it worth $250. It is the equivalent of having gastric bypass surgery, okay? The equivalent of that. Now, I've seen a lot of before and afters of people that's had the gastric bypass, and I've secretly wanted it, but I've always told myself, no, girl, there's no way you're going to have a surgery to lose weight because you can do it. But when I read that it's the equivalent of having gastric bypass surgery, I was all in, okay? I'm all in. This is going to be the best year ever. And like I said, you will be getting weekly, what is today, Thursday? Every Thursday, I will be back to tell you guys how my week was, to show y'all a clip of my injection, which don't forget to stay put for that, and to give you any side effects, how it went. Like, I'm going to be candid. I'm going to share everything with you guys. And we're going to make this into it like a series, the Semaglutide Diaries or something. I'm going to come up with an awesome name. I'm not sure yet. If you have any good names, let me know. You know how I am with names. I got to name everything. So yeah, let me know what you would like for this to be called. But yeah, once weekly. And if you follow me on TikTok, I will be updating probably daily on TikTok on, how it's going and stuff. If I'm having any side effects. So as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to make a TikTok. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I got a lot to do today. And I feel great. I feel great. Day 1. Okay. Stay tuned for the big injection, which was very dramatic. Okay, guys. Until next time. Bye. Somewhere in this area. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. Okay, I'm not going to chicken out. I'm fearless. I'm fearless. Oh my gosh, I'm fearless. Okay. All right, we're doing this.
Okay, which side do you want it on?
This side.
Okay.
Are you going to squeeze it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm fearless. We're doing this. Okay, I'm not going to chicken out.
You say pinch an inch?
I don't know. I don't think you can pinch an inch on me. It's going to be a couple inches.
No, you like...
Don't get it on a... they say that if you get it on a stretch mark, it hurts worse.
Okay, I won't.
Did you wipe it off? Or are you doing that now?
Go.
Okay, I'm not going to chicken out. I'm going to do this first time.
You're probably not even going to fill it.
I'm probably not. I don't feel the wipe.
Do you not?
No, that's what I was
Oh,
asking.
shoot. Okay.
All right, don't tell me when. Just do it whenever you're going to do it.
All right.
You did it?
Yeah.
You did it?
Yeah.
Put the lid on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! She did it and I didn't feel it. Okay. That was so over dramatic for not feeling nothing at all. Okay, so oh my gosh. Wow, I wonder what it's going to be.